Hi guys, it's me Karen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a picture in the Posh coloring book Inspired by Nature by Marilyn Baston, and we're doing this page here on this side. Now I started it and then I thought maybe I better film it. So this is what the page looks like. This is the page that we're kind of following the coloring with. It's done in kind of blue lines, but they're not even real close to any of the detail parts that are in here. Like this is supposed to be a speckled egg. This one's speckled on the top with the stars coming down in the stripe, and you have to add these little details to it. And the basket, flowers, the little eggs that are in here, and of course the bunny's fur. Then there's like straw and wheat all over the place, and you kind of have to add all those little details, which kind of makes it fun, a little challenging but fun. So I did the one egg. It had the little bunny kind of drawn in there, but none of the other details. And I had to add a pocket and some buttons and some eggs. The pattern of the wheat on the basket back there. I am using my Holbein pencils for this. Wanted to try them out in the book. So that is what I'm doing. And usually I'll just take out a pencil and see if it looks like it could be part of a color that is in here. It took all of the pencils that you see out on my desk here on the side. I'll pull them over. All of those to do that one egg. So that is a hint for you. It also took a couple of hours to do that. So what I'm going to do is put a base coat down. Pretty sure one of these colors will work. Maybe we'll get a lighter one. Oh, it's way light. And that's too orange. This is how I go about doing. That's too pink. We'll take this one. It's a base color that goes down along here, so we're just going to use it and put it down very softly and gently all over the basket. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. There's a couple of storms going on all over the place. We just are having a bit of a windstorm today. Not bad. Gonna turn the basket, and we're just gonna get a nice little layer of the lightest color I can get in the wicker basket. Okay. Also these little pots of paint. I'm going to put that lightest color in here. And there's a couple pots back here. Some of that on the rim. Okay, anything else? Well, all the wheat, but we're going to do that later. So put that up there. Now we're going to want to go a little shade darker. The color that I used there, so sorry, I didn't even tell you, that was Ivory. And I'm going to go in with a beige. And we're going to start putting down some lines here. I'm just kind of following the pattern on the other side of the page. It's not going to look, exactly like that. It's going to be our own little deal here, but we want to try to make sure it kind of looks like a twisted handle here. And one of the tricks on this book is to trace over the blue lines, because they will disappear when you get your dark shadows on them. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get you down a little closer than that to move that away. See what I'm doing here, I guess. Let's quit moving that all over the place. Okay. Now there's a braided piece on the top up here that we're going to do. And then it kind of comes up this way. Okay, and then we have the basket that has the weaves that go upward and the weaves that go across. So we're going to kind of darken the weaves going down so we know where they are. Because if I don't know where they are, I'm not going to get the shading right. There seems not to be one here, so that's okay. I'll go down on this side to get that. Okay, we're going to turn the book so we can go this way. And we're going to make those more visible. There's going to be a lot of shading in here, so they don't have too much coloring going on there, but I'm going to add some of those pieces in there. Okay. Okay, so we kind of have the look of the basket. There's going to be lots of different colors going into that. So we're going to go work on the handle again. I'm bringing in burnt umber, and we're just going to take it up into some lines here to accent the pieces that are going upward. Defining those twists a little bit more. Okay. See how that blue line is disappearing. Okay, darken up some of those. We want a variation in it. Okay, I'm going to go this way on this piece. And we're going to take it across into some of those lines. Across that way. That's a piece of hay that comes down. And you get the hint probably going down across there too. I'm going to work on the handle for the most part. I'm going to bring in another color, and we have to bring in kind of a deeper gray tone if we want to match that side instead of being so bright. So let's see what we have. A nice warm gray number 5. I'm going to go across it again and bring some of that right up on the brown that we put in. We're going to have to sharpen this one. There we go. So we're darkening this side up, adding a few more of those little lines going across. keeping the side lighter. Now on the other side of the page here, we will notice on this we have a couple of shadow lines. These are from his ears. So on my page, I want to make sure we have those. Starts from here and kind of goes up at an angle like that. And right about here in that area. And then from here, it's about this area to about there. Okay. So we want to make sure that that area gets the darkest. So in with the shadow, we're going to pull in a little bit of, I don't want black, I want sepia. There we go. Throw a little of that in there too. Just kind of blur that line a little bit. So now we have our shadow line. And if you notice across here, it's not a solid line. It does have some opaque going through it. So we're going to bring in a white color here and just draw those lines right in there. Okay. I'm going to pull that white all the way down. This is just the regular white on this side. But our shadows will be there. Okay, go back in with our gray color. Pull that across with the white. And we will sharpen this white up a little bit. Pull some more of those lines up here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm going for something that looks like but not going to be that, by the way. Okay, so I'll do the bottom of the basket off camera. It's just the same thing. You just bring in the same lines. Going over and over and over it. In here, like I said, is going to be darker. So we can just lay down a darker tone in there. Bring out the sepia. It comes out the shadow of the eggs. Starting about here. Goes out to the first layer, down in here. Down around here to about there. we're kind of out of basket now, and this is the grass that we have laying down here, but we still have a shadow going there. You can pull some of the shadow also into the egg here to get rid of that little line we're creating. And kind of darken this because this egg is behind this egg. So just run a little of that behind there. We're going to darken it going up here too, and under our bunny's paw. Okay, we're just going to shadow this egg here. Okay, move everything over there on the desk. So we have our shadows in, as much as I'm going to get in right there. Sharpen the pencil. I've got to keep them kind of sharp to do all this little work. Okay. Right in about here will be a shadow. This is where those meet, and we'll just kind of pull that out. Here is a shadow where those guys meet. And this will be the highlight where these guys are. And I think it's more over here. It's in that area somewhere. Okay, that's the little pieces that come down. Hold the handle on. The burnt umber again. And we are going to make the little pieces that are here stand out a little more. Sorry if you can't see. Very detailed piece. And this goes up and around. Okay, let's see. We'll do these little guys here too. Get the blue off of them. I'm just going to do this one section. I'll do the rest of it off camera. There's a big space there. Okay, sorry, I'm going to have to turn the book here. So just trace over all these little blue lines. You can go all the way across if you like. Okay. Then you darken up a little bit of these that are tucked in underneath each other. We're also going to bring in the gray in here. Bring it over from the egg too. That's a lot of moving in the book when you're doing this kind of stuff. I don't know, that'd probably take me an hour just to do this basket. That's why I'm only going to do a little bit of it here. Okay, then we're going to take the white, go on the lightest pieces. And we're starting to get that weave going in here. Okay. Now we want to see this line, but we don't really want to see it. So what we're going to do is just lightly take the gray up for an illusion of that cane that's in there. Okay, then take the white, and on some of those we want to erase that line a little bit. You still see it, but we don't want to see it in our face. Okay. And then we're going to just darken very, very lightly. Just giving it a little bit of a shadow there. Move it around a little, smush it. And we'll bring in a little extra white in there. Just like coming down on this portion of the white, not bringing it quite all the way over. Yep, I picked up a little bit of the blue. And just a little bit more of that up here. All right. It's getting there. The only thing you have to remember about this book is I'm doing it in pencil. That side's done in watercolor. So they have a little well, either shadowing and all that is done with the watercolor. I'm not all that good at watercolor, so I'm not going to attempt it. But if you're wondering why it looks so different, I'm trying to emulate the watercolor effects that are going on the other side of the page with a pencil. Okay. So I'm going to do that all the way across and over on this side, but we're going to skip doing that right now and move on to, oh, why not an egg here? The egg is going to be the same blue at the top of this one, so we're going to bring it in the same colors. And these are the navy blue, sky mist, and Saxe Blue. Going with the darkest blue here, and we're going to color in the stars first. And we're going to color in all the stars the same way. We're not going to worry about shadowing them too much. We're going to do that with a white pencil. So these are all dark blue stars. So how exciting is this? We're also at the same time, one of these little paint buckets down here is blue. Not that the bunny's the one that's been painting all the eggs, but somebody has, and they left their paint buckets out. It's this one here. So we'll put some of that blue in here too, so we don't forget. And we have a blue egg, so we can outline it in blue too. Now these eggs, or these stars here, are going to be a little lighter, so we're just going to not color them as deep. You can if you want, but that'll save me from... I think there's supposed to be one up here. We'll just put a tip. Okay. Get our egg shape right. Down here is going to be the darkest, so we're going to put a little of that lovely blue here. And our egg shape is round, so we want to kind of make our lines round here. Okay, second color is going to be the Saxe Blue. Just kind of go over everything. And then we add in our sky mist, which if you look at this is more of a green color. So when we lay this down, it'll change everything here to kind of that muted green on the other side of the page. Change the direction of your coloring so we get the tooth knocked down on everything here. Put some of this in. Oh, we got to do the light blue first. There, and then put this color in. And we just go around here again with the blue. We did the stars in, which is your navy blue. Make sure we circle these eggs down here. Keep them in the right shape. And just darken that area a little bit more. Keep our egg shape. Then we will go in with the white 501. This is the more opaque of the white, and we're just going to go over it. Make sure we get our little white spot here on our egg. Okay, then we're going to bring in just the plain white. Finish that up a little bit. Okay, and we're going to want to put a little shine on that, so just put a little shine on it. Boom. Egg. It may not look exactly like the egg next door, but that's okay. It's a blue egg with some green undertones. And I think it looks fine. Do. All right. Before we put away our blue, we've got blue eggs up in here too. So we're going to get them out and color up those eggs at the same time. I'm going to go in with the Saxe Blue first this time, and find our eggs that are supposed to be blue, and just put a light coat on that so I know where they're supposed to be. This one has a little bit of blue on it, just on the top. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And this little egg down here is blue. That guy's green. And this guy's kind of a bluish gray, so we'll put some of the blue here. And it's polka dotted and got stars and all sorts of stuff on here. This stripe. Okay. I'm just looking at the egg. There's stars in here that are red. Little. This egg here, if we count the stripes, we've got one stripe, star, little stripe, solid line, little, solid line, little, and then stars, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 red lines. We've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to have to do some work on that. Okay, we've got our blue in here dripping down, looking nice. Oh, we have blue here too. This was supposed to be blue, so we're going to get that blue. Alright, now in our drip coming down here, we should have a little white smear coming over the corner. And the paint should probably have been thinner, so we'll fix that when we put the color around the lip. Alright, so far this is what we have. Okay guys, this is what we have for now. We've got the basket handle done. I'm going to do the rest of the basket off camera. We get this little eggy done here. Next time we'll work on this egg and the little blue eggs that are left. This page is going to take a while to finish, so I'm sorry about that, but it'll be a lot of little videos to get it all done. The bunny itself will be one video because there's a lot of work for the bunny, and you know, the other portions, so it's going to be a nice little, probably 5-6 parts to get this finished, and I'd like to do it before Easter. I've got my fingers crossed. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.